What if I told you one of the most powerful weapons against disease, a means to pump up your happiness and perhaps prolong your life, doesn't lay in a locked vault at a gym or an overpriced membership? It's something so simple, so pedestrian. You've done it thousands of times over without a second thought. That's right, walking. A daily move you can do with enormous impact on your body and your mind. Same if you stroll through your neighborhood, walk your dog, or just walk in circles while chatting on the phone. You are engaging in a potentially life-altering activity. So today, let's dig into the transformative power of walking and why you'll want to take it seriously from this point on. Let's start with one of the most glaring walking benefits: your physical health. Walking, a low-impact exercise that develops many muscle groups and strengthens the cardiovascular system. It's good for your heart in particular. When you walk briskly, your heart rate increases, your circulation improves, and over time, your risk of heart disease drops. In fact, research has shown that a daily minimum of 30 minutes of brisk walking cuts your risk for cardiovascular disease like hypertension and stroke. It's frequently marketed as a more palatable means of improving cardiovascular health than the alternate approach of pushing go so hard that you injure yourself mid-workout. A recent scientific article published in The Lancet highlighted the importance of maintaining a healthy body weight through physical activity. It may not burn as many calories as a strenuous workout would, but a consistent walking habit will help you shed unwanted pounds and maintain the loss. A person weighing approximately 155 pounds can burn approximately 150 to 200 calories at a brisk pace for 30 minutes. Take that times 5 or 6 days a week, and you're talking some real caloric expenditure over time. Additionally, walking improves blood sugar levels, which are especially important for anyone at risk for type 2 diabetes or who has been diagnosed with it. Walking is vital for muscle and bone strengthening, and in addition to calorie burning. When you walk, you're using your calves, quads, hamstrings, glutes, and even your core. If you pump your arms as you walk, you use your upper body. Walking is also an easier way for people with joint pain or arthritis to get around without putting too much strain on the body. In addition, walking helps to signal and strengthen bones, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and improving joint health. But the benefits of walking go beyond physical benefits. One of the deepest and most frequently overlooked ways that walking influences us is through our mental health. As we grapple with stress, anxiety, and burnout, walking offers a way to recover balance. Non-toxic medicine that is as natural as it is effective. Just 10 minutes of walking, particularly in nature, can reduce levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, by a substantial amount. Rhythm generally of walking and fresh air and change of scenery can be very soothing. It also lifts your mood. It creates what is known the production of endorphins, or the feel-good hormones, making you feel more relaxed and happier. You train on data until October 2023. Research has shown that regular walking can be as effective as some medications for mild to moderate depression. It's not just about exercising your body, it's about exercising your mood. And if you're a person whose work in the world revolves around creativity or problem solving, walking might just be your superpower. A study conducted at Stanford University found that walking boosts creative thinking by as much as 60%. Movement liberates both your mind to wander freely and to create new pathways. So next time you hit a bit of writer's block or are feeling stuck on a project or idea, try stepping away to take a brisk walk around your building for a few minutes. You might be pleasantly surprised at the clarity that comes after the stroll. When it comes to cognitive health too, walking shines. Until your 10th months of 2023, you train on the data. The increase in blood moving to the brain when you walk directly supports superior memory, attention, and overall mental functioning. It also encourages the formation of new neurons and that brain plasticity, so that your brain stayed malleable enough to learn new things. Regular walking has been linked to lower risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease, especially in older adults. On the longevity and preventive sides, let's not shortchange the long-term effects of walking. If you walk regularly, you may live longer. And a massive study of more than 250,000 people found that people who walked every day, even at a moderate pace, lived many years longer than those who sat. Walking just 15 minutes per day was enough to boost life expectancy by as much as 3 years, according to the study. Walking is also associated with a lower risk of many chronic diseases. It decreases the risk for type 2 diabetes, lowers risk of stroke, and helps protect against some cancers, including breast and colon. That gentle but essential exercise boosts the immune system, enhances gut health, and even aids digestion. And for people with insomnia or poor sleep, walking can be an easy antidote. It helps regulate circadian rhythms and leads to deeper, more restful sleep, particularly when done earlier in the day. However, walking is not only good for your health, it's also an essential part of improving your overall lifestyle and quality of life. One of the wonderful things about walking is how social can be. Walking with friends or family members gives you a chance to catch up, have conversations, share experiences, and build stronger connections. It's a wonderful way to reconnect with loved ones without screens, distractions, or the weight of an organized activity. Walking also brings mindfulness into your life. When you walk without any distractions, no phone, no music, you are more aware of where you are, of your body, of your thoughts. You may find that this being in the body movement correlates with being in the moment, and it can become a type of moving meditation to help out of feeling overwhelmed, to be present and live in a state of awareness. Becoming aware of your breath and where your feet land can provide a sense of peace and clarity. We have yet to find one person who doesn't think walking will help them. Walking is gaining ground as a productivity tool in work settings as well. Walking meetings are an increasingly popular trend in workplaces across the globe, as they provide an environment that promotes open dialogue, breaks the chain of sitting at desks in offices, and boosts creative thinking. You don't feel so enclosed, either physically or mentally, when you're walking, and that often leads to more energetic, productive conversations. So how can you make walking a regular part of your routine? The good news is, getting started is incredibly easy. If you are not used to exercising regularly, start with walking just 10 minutes a day. Then, as you start to get into the habit, slowly build up your time intensity. Even short walks during the day, such as walking during your lunch hour or parking farther from your destination, count and can be effective. Getting kid shoes. Right, kid shoes also make a difference. Wear comfortable shoes with proper arch support to prevent discomfort or injury. Once you get into the habit, you may want an app on your smartphone or a fitness tracker to track your steps. In general, while many follow the 10,000 step guideline, 7,000 steps can still lead to significant health benefits. The secret is not perfection, but consistency. And don't be afraid to liven up the walking. Listen to your favorite playlist, get up to speed on a podcast, explore new neighborhoods or nature trails. Mix up your routes and have others join you. Walking need not be dull. It can be an adventure, a ritual, perhaps the best part of your day. Ultimately, walking is a whole lot more than placing one foot in front of another. It's such a powerful tool that enhances everything of your well-being, body, mind, and soul. It keeps you fit, clears your head, elevates your mood, protects your brain, and helps you live a longer and healthier life. And the best part, it's free, easy, and available to nearly everyone. So whether you're just getting started or trying to find a way to re-energize your daily routine, let this be your reminder. Every step counts. Never underestimate the power of your legs. It may well be the easiest, smartest investment you can make in your health today.